Okay folks, so as you'll see from the upcoming video here, it was kind of a busy week here. I didn't get too much done on the cabin, although you'll see some of it that I got done later on in the video. But I think at first I'm going to show us moving that one building that I was talking about in the previous couple of videos. And then I had went and ordered some Coturnix quail eggs. So they're supposed to be shipped on Monday, so they should be here Tuesday or Wednesday. So I had to get my incubator out and cleaned up. And then I figured, because they were fast growing, I figured I better build some cages for them. So I got some cages built. And of course we got the old chicken coop moved down here and set. And I'll be showing some of those clips. And there's still some more work to be done, but I'm going to run the old 4x4s there. I'll drill out, make a 12x16 run for chickens later on, maybe next year. But it's a disaster in here right now because it got moved down here and it was being used as a storage shed forever. But there's a nest box there. I'm going to move that to this side. And then I'm going to split the building with a chicken wire fence and gate so that the chickens can't get in that side. And I'm going to mount the quail cages up on that wall. So that should work out pretty good. General theme of this video, I guess, is that I'm thinking as soon as I finish this cabin, I might be moving into it on a permanent basis. For those of you that have been around for quite a while, you'll know that I own 30 acres here. This sits on the back half, and then on the front half I have a 40-year-old trailer house. That's definitely seen its better days, but it's still livable. But I figure once this is done, I may just move into it and maybe do a little bit more on the homesteading end. Obviously I'll still be doing the building. There's a ton of buildings out here I want to get up. I'd like to get some of this all done before winter rolls in, just so I'm at a good start or a good place in the spring. Now, I kind of like to get this area cleaned up, leveled off, and made into a nice fenced-in garden area. Otherwise I'll never keep my little pets out of it. But I figured something like a 16 or 18 by 24 foot garden, just all raised beds. Between that and when I get around to putting the beds around that deck on the two sides, should have plenty of garden space. I think the days of wandering are kind of over. Yeah, I'd like to see if I can live out here for a year off grid and see how I feel about it, and then maybe go longer yet. But that's kind of the game plans in the future. Of course, you know, I got to still get quite a bit done on here. There's a lot to do yet here. So when I originally built this chicken coop, we had the whole family here. I had my dad and his wife, and my 4 kids and my wife at the time. So this chicken coop's been here since 2009. We had chickens in it for about 3 years before divorce and some other things happened. But when I did this, the chicken wire apparently wasn't very good gauge, because within 2 years it started rotting at the ground level. Because with the wire, you're supposed to dig down and then bring it out a foot or so, just so any burrowing animal can't get under. Didn't stop the raccoons. The raccoons got into it the chicken coop and pretty much wiped out 10 or 15 hens right off the bat. So I'll just keep hen pecking away, so to speak, and get this wire off of here. Well, got all these posts out and jacked them all out, and they're still in good shape. A lot better than the 2x material was, considering how it's all green tree. But the 4x4s, I think, will be good for another quite a few years. But ooh, doggy, is it freaking warm and humid this morning. I don't even know if I would go doubling it up.
Lay on its backside and then roll it forward.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured.
Keep going, you're good back here.
Yeah, you probably should.
You're doing good, Joe. You're doing good. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're clear.
Okay, folks, we got the chicken coop off the trailer yesterday finally. That was kind of a little bit of a fiasco. I forgot to set the camera up, but took about an hour and a half. A lot less getting it unloaded than it was getting it loaded. This week was kind of for the birds, quail that is. I ordered 120 quail eggs. They don't have a real great hatch rate, 60 to 80% from what I understand, so sounds like a lot of quail, but reality-wise they're not too big. So I built 4 of these cages this week. Each one of these cages are able to hold 5 hens and 1 female. I guess they need about 1 square foot a piece. And these cages here are a total of 6 square feet each, 2 by 3 foot. I did a slide out tray. I'll probably line with a little bit of wood chips for their droppings. I put a roll out bottom here, or angled bottom, so the eggs, when they do start laying, will drop in to here, or in theory anyhow. I still got to put latches on these doors. Well, good morning, guys. I think instead of climbing up and down, working on them dormers and doing soffit, it's been a miserable hot week out. My knees have just been killing me. So instead of going up and down ladders all day, I'm gonna work on trying to lay out this interior floor plan and go pick up some studs and build these interior walls. Now that the price of the material seems to be dropping some. Won't be quite the sticker shock. Anyhow, what I'm going to try to do is get a utility area back here. And that'll be for like a pantry, my solar equipment, the charger, the batteries, the inverter. Get that in this back corner here. And then I'll try to put some sort of a bathroom area in here. Because it's a small home, a tiny cabin, I'm going to go with pocket doors to save some space and some room. Just going to go with 24-inch pocket doors, which will probably be a mistake later on in life if I ever put a washer and dryer back in here of some sort. But that'll be an issue down the road, I guess. Alright. I'm going to snap some lines on the floor where I want these walls. I decided to switch locations for the utility room and for the little bathroom area. Originally they were going to be on that side of the building, but it makes more sense to put them on the north side and have the living room overlooking the deck a little bit. Okay, folks, as much as I hate to do this to everyone that was expecting a lot of building going on at the cabin, I'm going to have to leave it at this because I noticed this video is getting slightly long. And we will continue it next week on the interior framing of the walls. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate all the views and comments. So until next time, take care.